Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to our daily stock market insights with Miss JD. Today is technically January 8th, 2021, but we are going to talk about the January 7th performance. So this is a pre-open market analysis of your favorite stocks in the Philippine market. So if this is the first time you're watching my video, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. And I'm doing this every day, guys. I'm doing purely technical analysis based on my outlook and my profile, of course. So I highly encourage you to also do your research and take action based on your profile. Okay, so let us get started and talk about our index. So how did our index perform today? So it looks like we had a good signs of recovery here for our market. We had a green today, so that's a good sign. So I'm thinking we have just established a support in this level. This used to be a resistance over here. So with 2 days straight of just stopping at this level, so it looks like we have just established a support at that area. So which makes sense because you had a resistance previously at this level, and the drop at this point where you had a quick bounce within the day. So that would already mean that people feel that they don't want the index to go down any further. And with the green today, so that could be a good sign. So let's watch and see if we are going to hold around the 7,000 level or 7,039 level. Okay, so I checked my comment section from my previous videos, and I was able to see a lot of good comments from you guys, and you also have requested, so thank you very much for consistently watching our videos daily. So just drop a comment if you have your own requests. As promised, those people who requests on my comment section here, then I'll prioritize your request. So that would be Benjamin Teodoro, Trevor, Jean Rodriguez, who else? Furley Cruz, Chichi, 07 Tech. Okay, I'm noting it down. All right, so you guys have requested, and therefore you will be my priority for this evening. Okay, Apple APL. Okay, it should come out. Okay, so let's start. So the first one is OR. Wow, 39%. What is the catalyst here? Nothing. So there isn't really any big news for this stock, but we had a solid move, which is 39%. So I'd say, wow, we have to monitor the stock by tomorrow and see if there will be a continuation. Otherwise, if there's really no big news around this, and that may have pushed the price, then it could be just a one-off game, probably 1 to 2 days. So chances are, my take here is that with this, with us having a wick right here, then there could be a possibility that people could be taking profit at this point. So if you still would like to get in, I'd say make sure you're able to watch the market full time, because it is going to be very, very volatile tomorrow. We don't know, it could even do a gap up, a little gap up, and then within the day people could be taking profit. So that's something I really would like you guys to be vigilant about, because if this is just a 1 day worth of spike in the price, then profit taking can happen. Let me just see if there was, okay, so there wasn't any foreign buying that happened, so it's just could be, some big players really who pushed the price for 1 day. So there, watch the market as much as possible. If you can watch it the entire trading day, then even better. But trade with a faster time frame. This stock for me, okay, so this is just me. This stock is just worth playing intraday, unless there's a big catalyst that I don't know. Please drop a comment if you know any news about the company that may have, you know, pushed the price significantly today. Green. Green is another solid. Okay, this, you know, these stocks were requested by Benjamin. Good catch, Benjamin. I'm not sure if you were able to get in these stocks, but this is a solid 8.78% increase in just a day. So this is what I like about green right now. Okay, well, it's true that it has already moved so much, but there was a retracement. So somehow the stock rested, and I think those people who wanted to get out has gotten out already, and the solid increase today could be a start of a continuation to the upside. So if you still would like to get in here, you still have some room for an increase in the price, but uh, it has to really, this is going to be for me a solid resistance to beat at the moment. Okay, this was the all-time high. So if you want, what you can do here is if you'd like to save a few cents, wait for the price to retrace. This used to be your resistance right here. So if people will be taking profit by tomorrow, get in as near as you can at the 2.73 level, and probably there will be a continuation because the volume, this was backed up by a good volume here, although uh, overbought. It is also overbought level, so I'm thinking some people might be taking profit, and it will revisit your 2.73 area, and then chances are we will also continue moving higher. Now, for now, okay, so this for me is already a bounce for now. One thing that I can say here is that we have a green engulfing candlestick, which is already inside the Bollinger Band and is much higher than the previous red that we have here. So that is already a sign of possible change in direction, which is going up. Okay, so our support is still at the 393. So at any time, maybe within the day, it drops for a few cents, then you can take advantage of that. But overall, my outlook here with the drop of this has already dropped by 23%. So if you still would like to get in, hold on. If you would like to get in, and let us say you enter it halfway and you wait up to this level, that's at 26%. But if you would like to take profit quickly, your MA20 could act as a resistance because you have your previous support right here. So 13% gain. So I already pegged it halfway here. But if you really would like to catch it somewhere here, then that's a good 16% increase. But if the momentum is starting to rise or move up, then sometimes it can just revisit halfway. So it's your call. You want to be on the super conservative side, or if you know that it is already going up, then you can haggle for a few cents. But for me, I'd say it is already a bounce, and in the next few days, we might experience a continuation to the upside for this stock. PHR. Wow. Okay, so there is a gap up, foreign buying, but let's see if this stock will also revisit its previous resistance. We just managed to break out of the resistance, okay? This used to be resistance, validated by this candlestick, and then we managed to go higher. So this is what I would always draw, guys. So two things, it could go up another day, or same day it will go higher, then within the day it drops and then bounces the same day. So But the point there is your previous resistance will potentially become your support. So sometimes it does like this, or sometimes it does like this. Then continue. But if there are also situations when your support also breaks, so something like that, and then down. So your 3.37 level would be a very critical area to monitor, because that when the price touches that level again, then it can determine, or we can determine, whether the stock is officially going to continue to the upside or going down. But between the stock breaking down or moving up, I'd say my sentiment is really on the upside, because look, volume is also starting to increase. You have your foreign buying, that means foreign investors are showing interest in this stock. Therefore, the probability of it moving higher is really high. At the same time, if you were to look at the bigger picture, look at this. We have just reached the bottom, and we're starting to show some recovery, and we're just starting it. Okay, so I suggest for those people who would like to engage in PH resorts, then have an outlook of mid to long term. And probably as it goes higher, then slowly you lock in some profit, reduce your position, just to make sure you have already profit as we move higher and higher. Now let's take a look at AGI. AGI, okay, also dropped but managed to recover. Looks like it has also created a support at this point, second day of being here. Then you have a green, also this one. So this for me, 9.68 could be our next possible support. And fluctuations, just take advantage of the fluctuations within the day. And if you still would like to enter 9.68, go as near as you can to the 9.68, and then wait for it to recover. But of course, as we enter very near the support area, also be prepared that in some occasions there could be price breakdown, and it could go break the support level. So see how much of a drop are you willing to take. Otherwise, if you feel that that's already too much of a risk, cut it as early as you can, because if you're not able to do that, and it drops on a significant level, I don't recommend anymore for you to exit. It's like the damage is there, and if you believe in this stock, then you can add more, you can do cost averaging. Okay, so to begin with, even if we review these stocks, the ultimate decision matrix should first start with the fundamental analysis. When you say fundamental analysis, you try to understand how the financial health of the business is panning out, and do they have projects. So from there, if you are interested with a business model and everything about the business, then you already have your prospect stock. Now this the technicals will just tell you when, but identifying which stock to engage in, the fundamental analysis should dictate that. Okay, read the news, read the PSE Edge, and find out what disclosures they have at the moment and their projects in the future. So in the event, for instance, it drops by, let's say your threshold is 5%, let's say 5%, it goes down some more because you were not able to watch the market fully, and you know that this is a good stock, then your conviction is stronger. You won't feel, you won't hesitate to even add more volume, because for you that is an opportunity to increase your size for this stock. Okay, next is IRC. Wow, good bounce. 1.2 million of foreign buying, and the green candlestick here is a solid engulfing candlestick coming from almost at the oversold level. So this for me, I'd say we have some form of continuation by tomorrow, but definitely some people might be taking profit. So try to haggle between 131 to 146. And um, now that you have a daily outlook, right? So you know that chances are we are going to have a continuation to the upside. Then from here, try to funnel it further by opening a faster time frame. That way you know when to enter, right? Okay, so that way you know you can haggle for a few cents, but definitely in between 131 to 146, this is still a good area to enter. The next one is SPC. SPC, uh-huh. So you have a downtrend channel, right? Um, this for me is a sign of weakness. You have another red here, so I'm thinking we are still moving in this direction, right? Following some lower highs. So I'm thinking there is a big possibility that if we don't break out of this line, this downtrend resistance, if we don't break or end one, let's say one candlestick outside of this level, then we might see a continuation of the drop, probably following this downtrend channel. But we want to see is this over here as price ending outside of that level. That way we can say we already have broken the downtrend channel. Okay, next is Cebu Pacific. Nice one. This is a good recovery. 15 million on foreign buying. It's an engulfing candlestick. This is our support, 46.72. Okay, solid drop since the 22nd, 21st of December, and now we have just recovered. So this is a good sign. Anywhere from 46.73 to 49 would be your good entry. This is our foreign investors are already starting to accumulate. At the same time, we're still at a very cheap level. So looking at the big picture, yes, the chances of us being profitable would be really high. Now it's just a matter of time. Some stocks climb faster than the others, but if you want this stock and you believe again in the fundamentals, then go ahead and enter as early as now, because this is a level where position traders would love to enter at. Okay, personally, I am more of a position trader, so it's just that I still am trying to gear away from the transportation or airline companies. Maybe soon, but I don't actually have. I don't have this in my portfolio, and this sector is not in my portfolio yet. Like tourism industry, transportation industry is not yet in my portfolio, but again, could be soon, right? Because if the vaccines are fully deployed here in the country, then chances are our tourism and travel sectors would rise up again. That industry will never die. It will never die. Business wise, we need to travel, right? There are some businesses that are located in multiple locations in this country, so uh, some people will really have to travel. At the same time, if you'd like to just accumulate as early as now, then this is a good time, right? I like this setup. Tech, okay. um, so what's my story for tech? Okay, so you know that I already have a position here, right? Around 630 something is my average. It has been declining for several days, and when I saw this, I was able to exit around 722. So it ended with 741, right? Um, and then I realized after exiting, I saw this stock rights offering. So I'm thinking with this, the and plus all the projects that which I was able to, I've been airing that out ever since 5G partnership in the US. So I don't know, probably I got too emotional after several days of a decline. I just wanted to take profit and lock in some profit. So uh, I still would like to enter in this stock again. I just probably haggle for a few cents, um, maybe around this level. If it drops again, 7 pesos is already fine. I could enter here again. I exited everything. I got too excited. Oh, I said, oh my gosh, it's already rebounding or bouncing, and I exited. But I would have to say with this, I know, ACEN, like what's happening to ACEN when the stock rights offering was mentioned, it rallied to the upside because both companies had good projects in the pipeline. So I see the stock climbing up again. Okay, because imagine this, where are we now? In the bigger picture, we're still at a very very cheap level. So I'm thinking people could be taking profit tomorrow, and then it could fluctuate within the day, and I'll see if I can enter around the 7 peso area, and then at least, or even better if it goes back around the 666. But I don't think so. I think it'll just continue to move up, uh, or a gap up. But this 7.04 area is close to a possibility here. The chances of that being hit would be higher than the 6.61. So I could probably do a test buy again here. So just test buy. Yeah, there you go. Used to be a support over here, resistance over here. So if the people will take profit, chances are 7.044 could easily be touched. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's go to the highly traded stocks today. Let's talk about DITO. DITO, this for me is, and I mentioned this yesterday, that it comes in twos, right? One, two, one, two. So normally when it retraces, it takes 2 days and then it recovers right away. So I have a feeling that we will have a continuation in the uptrend. We're still, the volume is still there, guys. Foreign investors are still lining up. Let me see here. So they're still accumulating their position or their shares for this stock. Let me see. So they exited, so 2 days straight of red, and you had foreign selling, and now they're back with 60 million shares, 60 million in value. I'm not sure. This is in value. Yeah. So let's see. It's another interesting and exciting day ahead of us, but definitely we are bullish in this stock. This is for me a support area at the moment. 1137. Yesterday I was able to enter at 11. Today, where did I enter? I'm trying to recall where I added today. No, I just took profit today. I only exited tech. But yesterday I was able to enter here, 11 peso area. Next is ASAN. ASAN, so tomorrow is X date, right? Or later today. It's already 12:49 in the morning. So I'm expecting the chances of this dropping would still be on. So most conservative drop is around the MA20 line, around 736. That's the most conservative that I'm seeing. But it could just be even halfway here if it'll drop. Okay, so good luck to you guys. Hope you're able to exit right away and lock in some profit if you're already profitable. Okay. Otherwise, for those people who are just going to take advantage of this dip, maybe wait for it for I'm thinking a few days. It'll stabilize first, and I'm sure 736 would be an easy spot for this stock to bounce at. Mart, no, APL. This is, I think with this green today, we will have a continuation as well. We have 2.2 million in foreign buying. At a glance, it is already going to look a little bit expensive because from here, this is already more than, I think, 100% jump. It's already 200%. But with the project, it's a big project that involves their uh, partnership overseas, right, in the area of mining. Later on, you will notice the daily jump of this stock is by the 0.20s or even 0.30s. So if you have a position in this level, it's like your position is earning like almost 100% every day, right? So we will see. But definitely, this is just the beginning of this stock, hitting most likely the 1 peso level, like the other mining sectors here. This one is 1350. What else? Can't remember other mining companies, but we're just at a very cheap level. Imagine 0.1920, still very cheap. Okay, but if you want to play conservative, just take advantage of those dips. For now, I'm seeing maybe around, it's hard to tell. This could already be a breakout even, because 2 days straight you landed at this area. So I'm thinking this could be a possible support level. See that? This is the 52-week high, 0.20. Yep. The momentum is there, so I'm thinking this is the nearest support, 0.18. All right, next one is Mart. Mart is also a bounce. I see this as a bounce. There you go. And this came from a constricted Bollinger Band. It dropped and revisited your key level. I'm thinking if I'm going to draw a Fibonacci retracement, this is indeed a bounce level. Yeah, see that? The green one. So 7.18. So if I'm going to remove this, there, see, it is bouncing at the 0.382 area. So yes, I'm treating this level as our support. 0.382, guys. So if you want to add more volume, go as near as you can at that level. But definitely, I see this stock moving higher even more. VDO, finally. Okay, so our we still have some positions here. 100, I said it would potentially drop up to the 100 level, and it slightly overshoot around 98, right? But definitely it's really close to where we have already plotted previously. So I'm thinking we might see some continuation here. A much even better story is if we cross the MA20 line. That's it's a more promising outlook there. Here, see, there's a big potential as well. We could still have some more gains for this stock. 122 million on foreign buying, so really good there. This one too. Let's see if it will continue to move higher. You have one candlestick landing above the MA20 line, then I'd say that's really good. That's a breakout, good breakout play there. So at the moment we are resting at the resistance area, which is your MA20 line. As you can see, for several days, the price has been hitting this level, and it did not manage to break the price, or yeah, it did not manage to break this resistance and continue to be upside. But let us see. we're not safe yet because we are just sitting right at the resistance area. But let us say there's a gap up that will happen tomorrow, crossing the MA20 line, and then we end one candlestick right here, triggering the upper band. That's a much better setup. Okay, so something to look forward to by tomorrow, probably observe by tomorrow. This one looks promising. Not 100% yet, but worth looking at. Okay, you had 3 days here touching at this level, creating a support, and then 2 days here, but this did not engulf this red yet. What we want to see here is in the next 3 days we end much higher than 558. This is day 1, day 2 probably, and then day 3 over here. Then you have a solid bounce there. But right now I'm seeing 528 as a support area. MBT also a bounce, so let us see if there will be a continuation. This is what I was mentioning earlier. It managed to engulf this red. We ended inside the Bollinger Band in just 1 day. And like here, we are inside the Bollinger Band now, but this one is still much higher, so we want to engulf that in the next 3 days. But this it did that in just in just 1 day. Let's check out. I'm done with PHR. I'm done with OR. PHA. PHA. Foreign buying. Interesting. Okay, guys, this area here is forming a resistance at the moment. 3 days straight of touching this level, and we were not successful in breaking it. So, but this is our last straw. You had foreign buying here. That means this could be an attractive stock for foreign investors. Now, if the stock starts much higher than 141 and continues to move up, then you have a breakout. Okay, so that's something we need to anticipate and closely check. Otherwise, if most of the action by tomorrow happens below the 139 or below the 141, then try to catch it around 120. So that's our outlook. But overall, I see the stock continuing its direction to the upside. Okay, so those are the stocks that I have covered for you today, guys. Good luck in your trade later, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated and when I record my video again tomorrow. At the same time, I'm also very active in the US market. I'm trading the US market and cryptocurrency. There's only one cryptocurrency I have a position in at the moment. It is XRP. And right now, after that massive drop, it is slowly recovering. Boom, there you have it. So we're bullish now, and the current situation of XRP is that SEC filed a case against them because they're claiming that XRP is actually a form of a security, and it should not be trading in the US. But other countries like Japan, Singapore, and the Middle East, there are a lot of countries who are already supporting XRP because they said that this is not a security, and this is a currency. Therefore, it should continue to be traded. So, and I think a lot of investors, retailers in the US filed a case against SEC. Class, is it class suit? When you yeah, all the investors gathered and then they filed a case against SEC. So really interesting stories again for this stock. So, and I think there are some promising signs that this will be over soon. So something to watch out for. So I've added a few more. I've added more shares here actually. When it reached around the 30 level here, 0.30 area, I added. Then it actually dropped some more. I wasn't able to add any more, but it's now recovering. So that's a good sign. That is my position in the cryptocurrency. So having said that, I'm going back. I do this in eToro. So if you'd like to start investing in the U.S. stocks, cryptocurrency, forex, you may do that in this platform, very friendly platform. So my link is down below if you're interested. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and good luck in your trades tomorrow. Bye bye for now.